Hello guys, welcome to the next episode of Let's Play Project Hospital. Shut up. Every time I forget that. That's alright. So, let's actually get into it and load what we had last night. As you could see, if you watched the last episode, we finally didn't have a choice. I mean, I don't know if we had a choice or not. I mean, we had a choice, but this was the best choice. Instead of building up some basic hospitalization in some other departments, we ended up building up some hospitalization, basically building up our ICU department. By the way, let me actually check once we start. Come on, hurry up. Alright, let me actually check something. Does it give me any kind of new bonus or whatever? No, no. Open at any specialist. So ICU is not a specialized department, so it doesn't count. Okay, so this is the next thing I'm actually planning to do here. Treat patients of control doctors in specialist mode. 60 of them. Now the fun part is it's going to get increase ambulance patients by per day to 5. I don't have any. So how can I do this one, like purchase 2 ambulances, won't help me at all. It's gonna right after if we buy some ambulances that it would go up there. I don't have the money to do that. The problem is once I get 2 ambulances, it goes up to 3, right? But if I do this, it directly goes to 5. So what happens to this one? Is it becomes 8? Or this one just becomes totally useless? I'm not sure. If I open, actually, you see, I could, if I wanted to, open this one and this one as well. That would give me a total of 30 more patients. But I already have 84 today, and it's going to be still a rough day to finish them. We have a total of 32 people right now in, which means that I have actually 85 total. Okay. But out of them, 2 of them are in bed in our ICU, actually. So technically 83, right? Yeah. So right now, my goal, actually, I have another goal that I really want to get. Have no untreated patients for 7 days. I haven't been able to do that ever. Every single time I do this, there is at least, no, not ever. I think I had that before once or twice, but really not a lot. I could open this one right away and I would get like 20 more people. And then after 25 patients a day, which I already, of course, way over, I could get $15,550. Probably I could get like a ton of more money because it would go at least 2 or 3 more goals, which would help me in money wise because right now we are actually paying $400 interest because we took out a loan of 40,000. So that could be helpful, but at the same time, I really don't want to do that. Anyway, let's take a look where my people are. Margaret Miller. Okay, so I'm gonna get rid of everybody else. Other than Frank Anderson. What is Barbara Anderson? Oh, she's the doctor. Okay. Margaret Miller, and I'm gonna also. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 9 people in emergency. Okay, 1 is waiting for player, 1 is treated, so that's actually 8. Alright, let's see. Nobody right now in any of the labs, so we have 2 people in ICU. That's not a lot of money though, only 390 and 810. I'm not sure if I'm gonna get actually extra money for the hospitalization itself. That's an interesting question. Now this guy doesn't have any high hazard. This one, Lisa doesn't have any real hazards either, so they all already have the full diagnosis. That's when you can that's when you can put them. That's how I learned. So if you don't have a full diagnosis, you cannot put them in ICU. At least that's what I heard. In general, we don't have anybody waiting for us here. Nobody. Actually, we have a ton of people in internal medicine, which is new. Normally have like one or two. Orthopedia, nobody's there though. Cardiology, wow, we have 6 people. So yeah, it's a busy day. So it's funny now. Normally, it's all concentrating on the ER. Today, no. So we have to pay attention to that. One is treated. One is still just going to the receptionist. All right. Okay, so we only have one Margaret Mill. Okay, let's hold on. Let's get. Where is Lisa? I think she's still laying down on here. Okay, but that's okay. And let's go to Margaret Miller. I'm gonna keep the view here so that we can see what's going on in the ICU. This doctor, look at that. She is already standing at Lisa's desk, bed, and just waiting. Now the plan here is the following. Right now I have uh, three beds here. In normal emergency, I have 4 here and 4 downstairs. Okay. Wait a minute, the whole thing is messed around. Hold on, what is the direction? Okay, I have to turn around. Otherwise, I cannot recognize where I am. Here you go. So here is the thing. I have 4 beds here and 4 on the 4th floor. Here. Which means here. So that means that if I have anybody I can put in there, we have one more place in ICU. I can put not everybody. As I said, I have to at least diagnose him for sure. And then I can put him ICU. And if the ICU is full, we have to wait until somebody can get out of ICU. Then we can move up. But until then, they can actually stay in the hospital, which is kind of sad. They might need to stay for a long time in a hospital bed, but it is what it is. Our ICU is right here. Actually, the direction of it is not so good because I cannot really see anything here, but we can still see them. That's okay. So this is where I'm gonna kind of stay with the camera focus. Okay, you guys should see it well. And then I'm gonna go and treat Margaret Miller. Okay, let's see what your problem is. You already have your diagnosis, laryngitis. What can we do for you? Nasal cavity would give you what? Saline nasal spray. Laryngoscopy would give you antibiotics. We already have that. Yeah, let's do a nasal cavity, and then we should be done. And let's just go. All right, Carol Baker. We're gonna put this roughly here. Carol Baker, HHD with heart failure. That sounds bad. So she's got an ECG. That's good. That she apparently doesn't have any problem there. However, we still have hidden symptoms, and what we should do is actually, I'm gonna do first just the simple ones. So I'm gonna do a physical. Should I do a physical at all? Doesn't even need a physical. Look at that. Yeah, I'm just gonna do an abdominal palpation and a CRP. And then we're gonna still do an echo just to make sure, because it could be a medium level. Okay. Margaret Walker, what do you have? Oh, fatigue and weight loss. Okay, well, that can be pretty much anything. So let's do a physical, temperature. Let's do Let's do a chest auscultation, just why not? Like one of the things that we can do here. In the meantime, we are still waiting. Carol Scott, okay. So we just did a neck palpation, chest auscultation. Okay, we could do still oral and temperature. Temperature test we don't need. We know that she has a fever. What would an oral? I think it only gives us NSAIDs, right? Red swollen nostrils. I think I remember this one. Yeah, he's already getting the NSAIDs, so really don't need that anymore. And pretty much that's it. So let's just treat her. Get her out of the system, basically. Okay, she has an irregular heartbeat. That's what I guessed. That's what I sent him to the what is it? The ECG. So let's give him some beta blockers. There you go. Right? Yeah. And what else can we do? Not really much. The anticoagulants, he will get it as a treatment anyway. We already did chest auscultation, so let's get him the beta blockers and let's just treat him. And we should be fine. Amoebiasis. Okay, we have a lot of people in internal medicine right now, so I don't want to send her over. We don't need any other, temperature measurement won't help us. Microbiome samplings we don't need, so we really don't need to do anything else. So let's just treat her right here. Normally I would send her over to internal medicine, but right now we have a lot of people there. So this is the part when you're kind of managing the hospital to make sure that the people go to the places where they can get the easiest way. Okay, ophthalmoscopy, Laryngoscopy, and none of them showed anything. Now, next thing what we can do, I think 237. I'm gonna do quickly a microbiome sampling. And let's do, while we are waiting for that, let's do this. Now, normally if I did these two, maybe it would already determine what it is. So it's kind of a redundant. But I don't have too much time and I don't have any hospitalization options right now for you. So you cannot stay in the hospital. That's the problem. Chest auscultation we did and showed nothing. So physical temperature and chest auscultation, you still have a fever. All right. I'm gonna do an ear exam. That can be often the reason. Let's do a quick CRP. Let's do I mean, there are so many different options that going through these here doesn't really make any sense. I'm just gonna go for thorax, abdominal. Let's do blood pressure. Okay, you're gonna spend a little time in there. Sorry about that. Kate Harris. Okay, he has necrosis, so he needs some debridement. Okay, for sure. That's the first thing you need. Okay. Other than that, you really don't need anything else. So let's just fix you, but the debridement has to be first. Okay. Now she's treated. Let me actually make sure that she gets some other stuff The protective dressing you have to get. Blisters, itching, redness, none of them. I hope you get emergency care. So why not all the rest? Hold on. Steroid cream for sure. Actually, let's give me everything else. Emergency care. Now the good thing is that they know in which order they do it. So sometimes I order more than enough, and actually they end up okay. Okay, the itching is not that bad. All right, let's treat her. In the meantime, we are still waiting for Lisa. That means that, you see, the time is going very, very slowly here. You have to remember that. Okay, laryngitis. We did nasal cavity inspection and we found out that he has nasal congestion. And we did the neck palpation. So we actually all clear, I believe. Neck palpation we already did. There you go. Let's just treat you. Now hold on. They are not giving her everything. I'm gonna give her the diet modification. I'm gonna give her the NSAIDs. There you go. Okay, Carol Baker, back to you. Diuretics and bronchodilators. So now you had the enlargement of the heart. We already kind of suppressed the thing for it. We still haven't done even a physical check on you. Let's do that, because everything that is dangerous is already taken care of. So let's do a physical. Let's do a abdominal palpation. We did already. ECG and echo we both... Oh, we haven't done the echo yet. I don't think that we need the echo though, because here, hypertensive findings. I'm not sure if she needs an echo or not. I mean, we already know what her problem is. I think I don't need an echo. I'm just gonna do a physical just to make sure, and then just treat her. Diabetes. Okay, when we have a diabetes, we have to... Oh, we already did an echo. Okay, because we have to make sure that she doesn't need ACE inhibitors. So he doesn't. You would get that anyway. I think we're done here. Let's just treat you. And Margaret Walker. Alright, we are getting back above 20,000. Actually, this time, like normally, if I get above 20,000, I like to pay back right away some of the loans, so I don't have to pay, every 20,000 I have to pay like 200 back to the bank every month. But right now I don't care about it because I don't have that kind of money yet. And I definitely don't want to dip into minus. I have a 97 approval rate right now. Intensive care is not doing so nice when it comes to approval. Interesting. Why is that? Sorry, that's not the one what I wanted. Let's go to the intensive care. What are you unhappy about? Oh, patients wanna had a rough night and bored also, and on-call rooms and the nurse station both critical. Yeah, because there is only one and there are two patients, but what do you want? I think they could handle it, right? Should I give them one more? I mean, that makes a little bit sense with a nurse. I mean, look at her. At least Lisa is somewhere on the way, I believe. Going up. I don't see her around here, so she probably is in the elevator. You know what? It's a lot of money, but let's actually get... Let's get one more Let's get one more doctor and one more nurse so that we can ease day pressure. Okay. Lisa. Oh, and her name is Lisa. Oh, Lisa Hill and Lisa Hall. Okay. 61 years old though. That's a bit much. Okay, Mary is a night owl, and she's not so bad actually. She doesn't have any extra skill, but she's fairly cheap. 40 is not so good, but is okay. And she's only 45, so it's not too old. She's very fast. She's a night owl and sometimes come home late. Okay, I'm gonna actually hire her, but move her right away to, what's her name? Mary Hill. You come to the evening and let's do daytime. Okay, this guy is really low. Like, not really helpful here. But this one is a drunkard. This one has a stinking feet. This one, I don't even know what her problem is. Let's take a look. Oh! You know what? We're gonna get her. And she is gonna be our new... Lisa Hall is going to be our head of the department because she is a good boss. Alright, so that's the doctors. Actually, I'm not sure if I need two. That's the problem. Well, you know, we better be late, better be ready, right? Um, at least get one daytime nurse and we'll see. Yeah, that looks so good until it turned out she's an alcoholic, right? Okay, this one is not so good, but she's a receptionist. Medical surgery, that sounds good. Very clean feet. She's again like often late. Why are you doing that to me? But other than that, patient's care 15. Oh, that's not so good, but she's cheap. Okay, she can be late, but she's cheap. I'm not gonna get an alcoholic, that's for sure. This one is not bad, but I don't need a receptionist. If we have a receptionist, we have to right away, like, change it to something else. We should really need with qualified patient care, and none of them have it. Oh, she does, but she's a drunkard. Do you guys know? I heard that you can actually um, do some training and get rid of some bad habit, like like for example, being drunk. How it works? Do you guys have any idea about that? Because that would be. Hold on. You know what? Let's actually try to go. I'm just gonna look at somebody here. Doesn't matter. Okay. Lisa Hall. How can I was told, and maybe I'm wrong, that you can actually, apparently not here, nothing to do here, skills, not here, somewhere, I don't know where, I was told that you can actually, if you have a bad habit, you can somehow do a training and get rid of it. But I haven't found it yet. So that might be just a myth. Okay? So forget about it. We just need one. We need the nighttime one or the, yeah, we are looking for a daytime one, right? Daytime or nighttime is all good. I like this one, even though it's very low patient care and everything, but there is already somebody there, so she really just has to bring the stretcher all around, you know? Okay, no way. Look at that. None of them are good. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna get this one. She's very cheap. Okay. And what I'm gonna do to her is right away I'm gonna try to treat her as medical surgery clinical nurse specialist. Because she's an okay receptionist, not even good one. I think let's go to medical surgery and actually let's send her to study right away. Okay, she's at the nighttime, we don't worry about it yet. Okay, so hopefully that takes care of our little, you know, the critical load of different people there. That's why they are unhappy, I guess, and that's alright. So let's go back here. We're still waiting for Lisa Hill to arrive. Margaret Walker, you have fatigue and weight loss, which can of course be a ton of different things, practically 4 times 6, 24 different possibilities apparently. Alright, what would we do to you? Well, let's start with... Let's do a CRP to see if there is any inflammation around. Let's do an abdominal palpation to see if you have any stomach problems. It looks like a lot of different things can be a urine problem or something. What else can we do that would be really useful? We already did chest auscultation. Neck palpation doesn't seem to really help. You have fatigue, so let's do a blood pressure. Oh, did we do that? No, we haven't. Where is that blood pressure? I don't have an option of blood pressure? That's weird. So apparently blood pressure doesn't have anything to do with it. Okay, I'm not a doctor. Neurological testing? I think maybe we should do an ECG. But I don't want to let her out of here first. Hold on. Let's do just simple things. Oral, neurological, thorax. Yeah, let's do all these things, okay? She's gonna be busy for a while, but she is in the doctor's office. That's the whole point. And Lisa is still not here. Oh, Lisa is coming. Look at that. There you go. Finally, she appeared. Okay, so you have laryngitis or Hashimoto's thyroids. Now, how do you separate the two? Temperature? No. Okay, now we don't really want to do either of them because both of them sucks, but I think we have no choice. Which one is better? Discomfort high, discomfort medium. Okay, because we already did everything else. One is them is emergency, one of them is general surgery. Let's do the laryngoscopy because that's the easier one. But laryngoscopy, where is it? Hold on. Physical, neck, nasal. Yeah, laryngoscopy. I hate to do that to you. It's a very uncomfortable thing, but still better than biopsy. So, and you can actually do it right here, right? You can do it right in the room, so you don't have to go anywhere. That's a good thing. Okay, I'm gonna go slow down a little bit because I wanna see how this goes. Let's go for Carol Baker. What do you have? We did a physical, didn't show anything. Chest auscultation echo. I'm just gonna treat you. That's all. I think we're fine. All right, Richard Thomas. Ankle contusion or ankle fracture? Now that's the standard thing when you do a physical. And you should do a differential, but this woman doesn't know how to do differential. So we're gonna actually send her over to Dana Harris to do a differential. Her ability should be enough for that. Okay, so Lisa is hospitalized and undergoing stabilization. At the same time, we have Frank Anderson, who is still not getting his medication. Now, where the hell is the other doctor, though? Where is my doctor? Doctor? Where are you? Doctors, here. Daytime, you have Lisa Hall. Where is Lisa Hall, please? She is sitting at her desk. You realize that this guy is there, not doing anything, and he still needs some treatment here, right? Like, come on. Do we need... We already had the echo, so we don't need an urgent echo. Blood test. Do we need it? I don't think so. I think we're fine. Judy Walker. All right. Simple fracture again. Same thing here. Mark Johnson, he has differential abilities, so let's just do that. Now we went back to normal speed, so there is a bit longer time between the two patients, and it's gonna increase our time of actually passing by. Okay, hold on. We got everything for you, Jennifer Wilson. Nothing's missing, so you just simply be treated. Let me make sure that you get what you need. Dysphagia, diet modification, I'm gonna give it to you. Fever, you do get your antireplics. Swallow pain, let's give you the NSAIDs. We don't need to put you into TC hospitalization. Now, finally, he is going to start giving Frank what he needs. Awesome. Hopefully soon he's going to be ready to go home. Fraser Davis, sorry. He has fatigue and breathing problems. Okay, we're going to have a physical, chest, and I like to do a temperature right away, a temperature test. Okay, so let's see. Paul Brown, okay. Let's see what's happening here in the meantime. Hold on. Frank Anderson gets all his medicine. Good. Let's see how quickly he's gonna be okay, because basically, hopefully, he's gonna be all fine. Lisa hasn't got her. She's still being hospitalized basically, but I don't know where the doctor is. Hold on, that's actually funny that Frank Anderson still has Barbara as her doctor. Okay, you know what? Lisa, from now on, your doctor is gonna be Lisa Hall. Okay? You got that? Now, Lisa, you are going to work, okay? Please. Paul Brown, first of all, let's take a look here. What Paul Brown has for us. Triage reception showed nothing. Interview showed nothing. Okay. We're gonna do a physical, neurological first. Blood with red eyes. So I'm gonna do a skin allergy test as well. Okay, let's do that. Okay, are you gonna get up? Finally, yeah. And she's gonna start treating somebody. Finally, man. Patricia, hold on. You have blurred vision. Okay, that can be a lot of different things. Let's do a physical, a chest auscultation, and a temperature test. Where are you? You don't have a temperature test? Are you serious? Then at least let's take a look at your eyes. Ophthalmoscopy, okay? Alright. Oh gosh, this guy is already, look at that. All these things, and we don't know what his problem is. He has a fever. Okay. What are we gonna do with him? I do a speech listening. Let's do these simple things on him first. Okay, that should be helpful. Certainly not enough, but hopefully helpful. Frank Anderson, look at that. He finished resting. Okay, awesome. What else? I mean, by now, he should be all good. Look at swallowed thyroid gland. And now what? There's nothing else we can do with him. Should we do a blood draw just to poke him a little bit? I mean, why not? We can do it, right? Let's do a blood draw, okay? Alright, we're gonna do a blood draw for you. Just, you're too happy, you know? You're too happy. Judy Walker. Okay, apparently didn't work out. We don't know still what your problem is, so we have to do an X-ray. We haven't done an X-ray for a while, so the X-ray should be all empty. You know, I never actually look because I am the one who is, giving out all the, I'm scheduling everything, so I know that I haven't done an X-ray for a while, so my X-ray room should be wide and open. Actually, some of these people are probably pretty bored. That's why we're going to have a much more patients. But here's the thing. If I was running this hospital automatically, half of the people would go to an X-ray, and it would be really, really busy always in the X-ray. 26 more people, and we are already at 321. We have to pay attention. We might need to send some people to observation to make sure that nobody is left behind. Okay, so what do you have? Infectious mononucleosis. Okay. At least we know what your problem is. We need to check if you have a fever. Let's do a physical, obviously. What else? Oral cavity. Physical interview. We don't need that. And we don't need that. So let's actually do also an oral cavity, and we're basically done. That's all you need. Okay. Oh, he just said ow. Okay, he just got a blood. He's getting his blood drawn. At least the fatigue is totally suppressed. We still have this. Okay, I'm not sure if. Hopefully he can get out without this treated because it's a low problem. If not, I'm in trouble. Hey Brittany, how are you doing? Thank you so much for coming. Look at that. I have an ICU department now. Question here. If he has this problem, hearing problem, and it's a low thing, is he gonna stuck in the hospital because of that? And here it says that actually the department is fine. It says not available, doctors, nurses unavailable, and necessary equipment unavailable. What do I need here? I don't get it. It doesn't say. It says it could be office diagnosis, general, internal, and neurology. Obviously, I cannot send him there because he's already in ER and now in ICU. What can I do about this one? If you can help me with that, I would be forever grateful. Anyway, you have Ebola or malaria. Okay, hopefully neither, but you probably have one of them. So we're gonna do a physical and a temperature. And let's do... Okay, so he is basically then, he's pretty much done, right? He's getting all the different treatments. There is eardrops that he cannot have for this one. Yes, I give him a blood draw, but that one is not gonna be a main thing either. You see, everything is physical. Blood test would possibly give him hyperlipidemia. But low, everything is low. Physical, we already did that. Speech listening, we did that. Nothing wrong there. We don't have that. Yeah, TSH high level. Oh, okay, so he's not gonna be that happy. Got it. So what's gonna happen? This guy is already basically we're giving him everything we can. We even do one more blood draw just to make sure. And then again, is it gonna be an ICU like tomorrow morning, 8 o'clock, or whenever he's like, okay, you know what, I'm good, and then he's going? That's pretty cool. So what are we gonna do with this? Physical, temperature. Thomas Lee can do a little differential diagnosis, not too much. Let's do a CRP, because that's quick. And by the way, thank you so much for coming. Lisa here, look at that. She finished. Oh, she got her antipsychotics. That's why actually I sent her here. Now, should I do an EEG? Because I can do an EEG now, but the thing is, I really don't need one. Like, I cannot do speech listening, obviously. She doesn't have fever. Physical. Speech listening, no need. Chest auscultation, we already did that, nothing wrong. So basically we have hallucinated. He already got the antipsychotic, so she's already done everything, right? And for this one, she's getting the antivirus, she's getting them already, so she should be good as well, I think. I don't think I need to give him an EEG, right? I don't believe so. And it's not even the options. Um, Actually, it's here, you see? She already got it. So I'm just gonna say, okay. Just keep doing what you're doing. I already have 2 doctors and 2 nurses, which is gonna be a strain on my financials, but that's alright. Okay, let's keep it up. And let's see, Patricia Miller. You know, we are getting 3:36 in the afternoon. At 4 o'clock, I'm going to look around and see who I have to send to the hospital because I don't want people. I mean, actually, I'm thinking, as long as somebody has some kind of inspection going, they're going to come back, right? So I don't necessarily have to send anybody to the hospital unless it's something could be very dangerous, right? So Patricia Miller, ophthalmoscopy, chest and physical didn't show up anything. Okay. I'm gonna do a neurological. Let's do a blood pressure. Speech listening, I'm not sure if we need it. Basic visual test we already did. I mean, we already know that he has blood pressure, so no need. I think... I mean, she's 64. What do you expect from her? What do you expect her vision to be, you know? Lisa Adams, okay, you only have one hidden symptom and there is nothing you can do about it, so let's just treat you. Do you need recommendations? Are you sure you don't? Low, low, everything is low, okay. Alright. Fraser Thomas, okay, you already know what your problem is. Just treat him, okay, going to chair, so we have to make sure that I'm gonna give her analgesics, recommendations. Yeah, and the rest the doctor is gonna give him. Alright. And Paul Clark. Chills, nausea, sweating. That doesn't sound too good. And you probably shouldn't be in neurology here, at least. Well, either internal and traumatology because we don't have infectious disease, so it's not going to be that. I know it's kind of cheating, but it is the fact. Let's do a physical. Let's do a temperature measurement. And let's do... Let's do an abdominal and a speech listening. Okay? That's a lot, I know. Fraser Davis, what's wrong with you? Is it you? Hold on. Let's actually double check. Who is possibly in the... Yeah, Fraser Davis, possibility of collapse is there. It's actually kind of like cheating, right? I shouldn't know that. It's kind of, you know, they shouldn't tell me that. But anyway, breathing problems is not a good thing for sure. So why don't we give him some bronchiolitis anyway? Let's do a neurological testing. Let's do a blood pressure. I'm gonna do breathing problems, so it's an oral cavity as well. And let's see if this is the problem, an ECG could work, but hopefully it's not the problem. So how can we... Let's do a neck palpation and thorax percussion. No, just like that. Okay, Paul Brown. Wow. Okay, we did it. We did the right thing apparently. We only need a physical, okay, there's nothing else we can do, so all you have to do is just go. There you go, we know again what's your problem. So you should be in cardiology though. But we can give you, okay, let's see. I think things turned around a little bit. We only have 4 people in emergency, but we have 5 people in cardiology, although 2 of them are treated. You know, this one actually, I think I'm just gonna, because angiography would only give him the same thing. So I'm just gonna treat her here, sorry. We can do it. We can have the corticosteroids and everything here in the emergency. So let's just do it. Okay. Frank Anderson. No, he's still happy. That's good. Discomfort is almost 0. He got some NSAIDs plus. Blood draw NSAIDs gives him plus plus. So the blood draw is giving him some more comfort. That's kind of weird. Anyway, he is being treated, so I think okay. John Scott, how many people we still have? 23 people, that's still a lot. Let's actually take a quick look because we don't have much time today. Here we have going to doctor, waiting for player. Oh, John Scott. Okay, we have a lot of people waiting for the player. All right. I just want to make sure that no. Frank Anderson, I keep it there. Rachel Wilson, no. John Scott. Judy Johnson is waiting for us, and Margaret Walker is waiting for us. Why are you waiting for us? Just treat him. Sorry, that was my fault. I forgot to release the patient. I apologize. And so we have one Judy Johnson. Yeah, and then who do we have? Waiting for player John Scott. Yes, that's the one. Examined, waiting. One is already treated. That's good. One is already treated. That's good. One is already treated. That's very good. So yeah, I think we're good. We're doing good. All right. So John Scott, what's your problem? We basically know what your problem is. Let's just see if there is anything else we possibly need to do. We did an echo already. Blood test would not give you anything really. Audiometry would give you eardrops. Okay, this is a problem though. He should need IV atropine and we cannot give it to him. Required room, any office ward unit. Hospital required for the treatment is not available. Check free beds and trying higher priority hospitalization. So I think maybe this guy is the one. I think this is the one we have to put him into ICU. Let me see first if there is any other. Yeah, he will need to go to the ICU, I think. Physical. Well, we can do an odometry actually for now. Do I even need that? Yeah, let's do an odometry. Just why not? But I think what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to put this guy to the ICU as a third patient. Or if I don't have, let's see, because I want to make sure that if I put somebody in the ICU, I want to put somebody who needs that for sure. So, ankle contusion, you just treat that, no worries. Recommendations I would give you. Yeah, sure. Judy Walker. Simple fracture, just treat her. No worries. Okay, what do we definitely need? I want to make sure that she gets the analgesics. Okay. Thomas Wright. Fever, and we already have two full pages of possibilities. I really don't know. I mean, look at that. So many different possibilities for fever. I don't even want to go through it. And it's already 3:48 here, so I think this guy is one of the main candidates to go. Let's actually just try to find out if he has any kind of possibly, fatal stuff. ECG we already did, I guess. Oh, did we do ECG? Let's do an ECG. Let's do anything that could find some red stuff. PCR testing. Okay. Yeah. MRI, I'm not gonna do that unless I'm really sure that that's his problem. He could do an ophthalmoscopy just to check. Alright, that's gonna be enough for now. Okay, there are some patients I'm not really sure what to do with them, to be very honest. Chest pain, fatigue, physical, chest auscultation, temperature measurement. I think that should be speech listening as well. That should be enough. John Scott, fatigue, physical, temperature, neurological. Let's do a chest auscultation. Okay. So Rachel Wilson found CRP didn't show anything. So physical now evaluation doesn't matter. You already have this. Fine. Go treat it. Again. Swollen lymph nodes, sweating. Okay, everything is low, I guess. It looks like it. She's getting the fever medicine. That's good. She is getting the steroid creams. That's good. And yeah. All right, that's good. Okay, we know that that's your problem. That's good. So as you can see, we are actually progressing nicely. We already have 65 patients done. Let's see how many are being treated. Sorry, it's a quick exercise here. 1, 2 are treated. Well, day 2, so it's 4. Nope. 5. Nope. Nope. 6. Okay. 7. So we already have 7 people being treated already. That's not bad. That means at least 72 people are gonna be done. But that's not enough. I want to get all 84 people being satisfied by the end of the day, or at least safe, I don't want to send anybody away if possible. Because I really would like to get this one, have no untreated patients for 7 days, And I really would like at least one day like that, not even 7 days. It's not easy. So what do you have? Neck palpation, oral cavity, we already did that. Physical, we did. Physical, it's interview, physical, physical. No, it's an interview, that's okay. I don't need that, and I don't need that. So basically, we already know everything we can. So we're just gonna treat you. Dysphagia would give you diet modification. I'm gonna give it to you. John Scott is back here. What is it? We did the odometry and it didn't do anything. All right. So this is the problem. We do need IV. Both of these are something that I cannot give. Oh, wait. If I... We had an echo already, right? Yes. Blood test, odometry, physical, blood test, physical, abdominal. Abdominal would do what? Hold on. Give you some purgatives? Okay. Do we want that? Sure. Okay, let's do that. Okay, you do that first. Patricia Miller. Oh, you have hypertension. That's not good. Which one figured that out? Oh, the blood pressure measurement. Okay. So first of all, we're gonna give you anti-hypertensive medication for sure. Okay. And how about if we send you for an angiography? ECG, ophthalmoscopy. I really hope that's not her problem. Let's send her for an ECG, is better. Okay? But of course, give him that. She is not in serious condition anymore, so we're good. Now, I think our favorite patients, they just gonna be vegging in here. So we don't even need to wash them anymore. Let's just go to our actual patient here. And unfortunately, time is kind of running out again. So as you can see, we are very close to at least finishing up with a good number. We have 100% prestige, that's good. So I wanted to do it today, but I don't have the time for it. So what I'm gonna do next time when I come back, which is probably gonna be next morning, is I'm going to go, it's about 4 o'clock now. So I'm gonna go through every single patient, and depending of course on what they have, I'm gonna try to put them in, either quickly finish them up or put them into hospitalization. And let's see, couple of them maybe I even have to. There was one for sure. I think it was him. I think we have to send him. I'm not sure. Actually, I'm not sure. I think once he's done that, I think we can get the synthetic thyroid hormones. We can get it actually from the clinic itself. So I think he's gonna be fine. I don't want to jump the gun too quickly. Once I have a sure diagnosis, I'm gonna actually choose the diagnosis first, and let's see if I need to send them some other places. Okay. Money wise, we already got some extra money, 22,000 whatever, but don't forget we will have to pay a lot of uh, wages, so that is gonna be basically gone, but at least we're gonna have enough money to pay them, and next day we still have to pay the interest. So we need to make extra money to get rid of our loan, but for now I think these loans are fine, because at least we don't have on the bottom of this one any negative effects from not having money. All right, guys, I think that's more or less it for today. Thank you so much for coming. If you haven't done that yet, please hit the like button if you like it, if you like what you see. Hit the subscribe button and the bell so that you know when I'm coming. But basically, I'm here every morning about this time. I'm finishing at this time, so 1 hour earlier than now. You can find me almost every morning. Sometimes maybe I come a little bit late. Occasionally I'm not coming, but that's normally the time when I'm here. I occasionally have some other streams, maybe in the weekend or sometimes in the evening, but this is mostly when you can find me. So please come and find me. And we also do some other things like the village building program and other things. So let me know in the comment if you have any suggestions or you have if there is something that you really would like to see me playing. Unfortunately, I have limited chances. My computer is not that good, and since I can only do like 1 hour at a time, it's not a lot that I can do in that time. So this kind of game is more suitable, but who knows? Alright, guys, thank you so much for watching. Come back next time. Bye bye.